Hello and welcome to Paper Classroom's 5-minute videos. Today this is an introduction to contact drying, and then there'll be other short videos after this talking about the various types of contact drying. So what is contact drying? Contact drying is where we put a sheet of wet, moist material in direct contact with a very hot surface with the aim of drying that sheet. So there are three basic techniques for contact drying. The vast majority of paper machines operate like this on the two-tier drying cylinder system. The more modern paper machines that run faster, that have a greater need for sheet stability, will use a single tier drying system. And there's a very old technique but still around, and that simply uses one single drying cylinder. So no draws to worry about, no tensions to worry about. You slap on the wet sheet at one side and you pull it off at the other side, nice and dry. Two-tier systems have got advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are they dry alternate sides of the sheet, so you get a nice even non-two-sided sheet, but it has problems that we'll talk about in these other videos associated with these pockets here. So we have pocket ventilation problems. Single tier drying system, this is the modern version, but as you can see there, the sheet is in contact with the top surface of the drying cylinder there, but this here is a vacuum cylinder, it's not a drying cylinder, so you only dry one side of the sheet. So you have to have another bank where everything's turned around and then you dry the other side. So you dry sheets one side at a time. And of course, single cylinders, MG cylinders. As I said, you put the cold wet paper on at one side, bring it around, peel it off. Typical MG cylinders weigh 100 up to 180 tons. So we'll talk in more detail about each of these three in these subsequent videos. So thank you for listening, and a summary of what we've talked about in this video. Three different techniques for drying, contact drying of paper. There's the two-tier method, which is the traditional method with all its pros and cons. There's the single-tier, more modern method, and there's the old and reliable MG cylinder. MG of course stands for machine glazed, and when we talk about the MG cylinder, well, I'll explain where the term machine glazed comes from. Thank you for listening to this short video, and please feel free to follow us on any of this social media.